my dear, it's me, Jackie. Welcome to I.S.E. Humanity is the sum of our flaws, our shortcomings, and our imperfections. It is what we strive to be, but often fall short of, unable to achieve, and lacking the skills to do so. It is simply a gap between our ideas and reality. Stanislaw Lem. Alright, here we are. How do I move? Okay. Follow my mouse, sir. Now I'm pressing WS something something. Fire? It's like a place of despair and hopelessness. How do I get out of here? I don't know, sir. I just started the game. I don't even know why you're there in the first place. Alright. It looks terrible. Is that like a post-war situation? Because, you know, it's happening right now. It's very dark and there's a strange noise coming from far away. I won't go there. If you say so, buddy. I'll follow exactly what you say. Oh, I can run. Oh, that makes things faster. A person. Violet. Are you back again? Have you changed your mind after all? I've returned for you. Why did you leave me here all alone? I was forced to do it. I had to move on. I didn't think things would turn out this way for us. I'll go with the second. I didn't know things would turn out this way for us. Anyway, nothing can be changed now. I miss you. Goodbye. Please don't go. Is she gonna throw herself out? Yep. She gone, brother. She gone. Oh, I'm gone too. I'm following you, Violet. Tis a dream. After I boarded the spaceship to the I.S.E station, this dream has been constantly haunting me. It's been a long time since my last visit to I.S.E. I need to contact the AI to find out how much time is left before we arrive at this useless asteroid. But why are we going to a useless asteroid then? The sofa is made of durable artificial material combined with wood polymer composite, but today I'm not seeking solace in its embrace. Whatever you say. Young Dracana creates a pleasant atmosphere, bringing a homely even though it's not real plant. I guess. Oh my god, that's big. Entry in diary, November 3, 2112. I have finally achieved the position of Inspector of Scientific Planning, or as everyone else calls them, IMPs. I have been through a lot to become the best candidate for this role, but I have a feeling that the Commission chose me not for my achievements, but rather for my failure in the field of gnostics. How familiar to me are its drawbacks and the laboriousness of conducting experiments that have not paid off for more often than 10 years. During this time, more priority areas of science have emerged, which suffer from a lack of funding. December 15. I rarely write down my thoughts, only when feelings come over me, like now, feeling of the past. As I suspected, the Commission chose me for the position as an excellent opportunity to close the funding for gnostics. The study of extraterrestrial intelligent Class S asteroids does not meet the 5-year plan of the Research Institute. There are virtually no grounds left to support research stations, and hoping for a sudden breakthrough in this area is very naive. Despite the fact that gnostics turned out to be my biggest disappointment, I am very sorry that it turned out this way. Who knows how my life could have turned out if I had not met her on this station, even though it no longer exists, whatever that says. Why it suddenly turned Russian at the end. February 1st. Commission sent me to Ainomia Station as part of a 3-member crew. Including myself, the mission was supposed to last approximately 2 months. Almost 3 years later, I returned to this forgotten station to finally put an end to its dying agony. Mentally, I was prepared to be sent to the station, but why do I feel so depressed? Perhaps it's because of the contemptuous look of my former colleagues, who see me as a traitor. No, I don't care about these stubborn rams who wait for a reaction, poking a stake at a long-dead corpse. It's her, the one I lost, but still love, I think. Maybe I'm just imagining it, and memories have taken on a too naive shade. By closing the Ainomia station, I hope that this feeling will have me completely leaving only dual memories. Sure, you had a lot to say. Oh, this one is locked. I've accidentally lost my access card. Okay. Then we're going this way. Oh, it's a bathroom. Do I shower? Service drones frequently replace dirty towers with clean ones. Nice. Here, a non-typical steam system is used instead of a standard shower. People here essentially wash with warm steam, which actually allows them to use tens of times less water. It sounds uncomfortable. I don't like it. The waste disposal system vacuum bays make the toilet very noisy, but at least we're not wasting precious water on the ship. Trash can. And this? Here are various items such as toothpaste, shampoos, towels, and other personal hygiene products. None of this is necessary for me right now. Imagine that this is the... Yep, now I needed to get out of my cabin. Pick it up. Fan Lu. So am I Fan Lu? I might be. Keycard. Woo! I'm here! More readings! Yeah! A report on a comparison of economic growth and the well-being of the average citizen of Earth in recent years indicates a positive trend in this area. The advancement of robotics and its implementation in the corporate environment of our factories has led to the restriction in working hours without decrease in wages, allowing people to devote more time to their personal lives. This technological breakthrough was the result of harmonious interactions between scientists, engineers, and managers. However, it is worth considering. Would this breakthrough have occurred without our scientific planning committee? I don't know. I don't know what your scientific things committee did. I just arrived here. Last year, our scientists implemented a plan to apply their areas of research to the everyday life of people. They explored robotics, planetary geology, social groups, and in particular, the development of Pavlovian artificial intelligence in the economic levers of our planet. However, there are also lagging areas such as Nustica, a promising science that studies intelligent extraterrestrial objects such as S-class asteroids. However, the research has hit a dead end. Oh my Christ. It has been discovered that S-class asteroids can interact with humans and send primitive signals, completely overturning our understanding of extraterrestrial life. There are theories that beyond our solar system, there may be entire planets with a rational noosphere. Currently, only 3 such asteroids are known: Ceres, Pallas, and Eunomia. Their study could give people a deep understanding of the universe and the possibilities of human intelligence, which could reach a new level of evolution. However, despite the potential of this area and its potential in studying rational extraterrestrial objects, Nustica has encountered obstacles. In connection with this, the Scientific Planning Committee has decided to reduce funding for this area and close the Russian-Chinese expedition to the Eunomia and Ceres asteroids, leaving only research on the Pallas asteroids. I'm getting better at reading fast! Building countertop with instrumental and coffee maker. Good coffee, essential. I agree, good coffee is essential. Is that freeze-dry food? Sure, freeze-dry food. This is Joseph cabin. Nothing here right now. He's probably doing whatever. I don't care. Andrew Lamb spent the whole night in the laboratorium studying latest data on neurobiology. He's either sleeping now or more likely still in the laboratory. Well, let's go check on him. Whee! Oh, doors. This is the airlock. We haven't arrived at the station yet. Oh. Okay. Hey, I see a dude. Hello, dude. Joseph. Oh, Van, you look tired. Haven't you been getting enough sleep lately? Something bothering you? Nothing serious, just insomnia, or yes, I really can't sleep well. I'm very nervous about arriving at the station. Sure, why not tell him that we're just nervous? I remember you mentioned that you worked at that station before. If you worry that your former colleagues will be unhappy with your role in closing the station, you shouldn't stress about it. They will find other places to work, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think my personal problems concern you. After I just said to him, hey, I'm nervous. By the way, that's none of your business. It's possible you're right. I just can't seem to shake it this unpleasant thought. You have to understand that you are doing the right thing. The funding allocation by the committee is for the benefit of humanity. Don't forget that. I have a feeling that I'm not doing this for the sake of humanity, but for myself. Thank you, Joseph. Yeah, Joseph, thank you. No problem, Van. We're just doing our job. Oh, by the way, I have a small issue. I'm working on this drone and it's got me stuck. I've closed the wires on the circuit board, but the programmer is still on the bridge. Without it, I can't open the wiring and the board will burn out. Can you help me bring the programmer? It's in a box on the bridge. Sure. Find the programmer. Is this a wheelchair? Broken maintenance droid. Oh, alright. Ladder. Just an ordinary ladder. Okay. About this, a shelf with various stools. This ladder leads to the technical compartment of the I.S.E. spaceship, with Joseph's living environment, not mine. Oh, right. Here store various chemical elements. They're very temperature sensitive. Interesting. And what's behind him? I have access to the generator compartment. Let's get out of here then. How about here? The door is closed. Life support system comparison maintenance. And this, I can go here. That's a person. It's Lamb. Van Loo, is that you? I'm very busy now. If you have something to say, please say it quickly. What are you doing? That's very important to know. I am studying data about the human brain and its connections to the noosphere. This is a very important area of research that can expand our knowledge of the possibilities of the human mind and its potential. But as far as I know, the subject no longer interests you. I was disappointing in this field. No ethics has hit a dead end. I disagree. I believe that we are only beginning to understand what the human mind can really do, and the data that I am currently analyzing can lead us to new discoveries. You understand that the Commission will still cut fundings anyway, or? Andrew, you are chasing after a ghost. We have many other areas of research that can also lead to significant scientific breakthrough. I feel like both of them are bad decisions, but I'm going to go with this one. I don't think we should limit our research because of financial considerations. Our goal is to expand our knowledge and understanding of the world around us. If we are afraid to take risks, we'll never reach new discoveries or solve complex problems facing humanity. I hope you find what you're looking for. Thank you. I'm confident that this will lead to new discoveries and expand our knowledge of the human brain and its potential in new ethics. I want to ask some more. Do I? I have more questions? Okay, maybe not. I don't have any more questions. What's that? A huge hologram represents a detailed visualization of a person, including their insides. The projection of the brain contains numerous informative notes, making it particularly useful for research in the field of neuroscience. Right. So there's two neuroscience. There's a scientist, there's the mechanic, normal no borders observation made by Andre. Oh my god. It's a reading simulator. Let's go. 3 days have passed in my laboratory and I'm still here. It is worth looking at the hologram of a person's brain, and new notes overwhelm me. I have received the latest data from neurobiologists, and now I have a key to studying the connection of the human brain and noosphere, the supposed collective human mind. I am convinced that our brain is just a small part of this collective mind, and if we learn to understand its functions and properties, we'll reveal the potential of human reason. I am studying this data, constantly analyzing every aspect in search of new discoveries. I feel that I am on the threshold of something grand, and my research will lead to a new understanding of consciousness. My colleagues may think that this is an illusion, and that my research may be limited by the current financial capabilities, but I know that this is not the case, and that my research can change our views of human reason. I feel that there is a deep meaning in this world, and I am determined to find out. I'll continue to work until I achieve my goal. You go, buddy. You keep doing that. Refrigerator, nothing interesting. Chemical table, flasks, a shit ton of stuff. Cabinets, laboratory suits, medical instruments. Cool. Bye, buddy. You have nothing that concerns me at the moment. I'm looking for a programmer. Where would the programmer be? The shelves are filled with different tools, but there's nothing useful from here. So nothing that we need. Emergency oxygen tanks. Is this the programmer? Enter password. Random password. Wrong password. Wow. Who would have thunked it? Various junk and special clothing. One of the cabins is closed. Guess I cannot do anything about that. The transmitter is currently inactive. Maybe when we land at the station we'll be able to make contact with it. This? Greetings, Van Loo. The analysis showed that all systems are in order. How much time do we have until we reach the station? We will enter the gravitational field of the Onomia station. You already wrote Anomia 3 different ways. You wrote it with an I, you wrote it with a E or a U, Eunomia, and now you're writing it a Y. How do you actually write Anomia? In 12 minutes. After that, we'll dock the destination. Okay. The I.S.E is a cutting-edge scientific research spaceship equipped with advanced systems and technologies for exploring the uncharted depths of space. On board there are 2 independent artificial intelligence, one an Icarus, which ensure the safety and comfort of the crew. The laboratory and the autonomous drones allow for the investigation of various celestial objects. Why does the ship have 2 AIs? Oh, right, he does not tell me why. Do you know the password for the locker on the bridge? I don't have access to personal items, but I still have passwords in my database. Try 1234. What a silly password, but sure. Thanks. 1234. Wrong. Well, the password you gave me did not work. Are there any other option? It is possible that the password was changed by Andre Lamb. He often complains about the simplicity of the cabinet passwords. Okay, I'll go ask him. Thanks. Also, maybe you can fix in here? No, one of the cabinets is closed, but it doesn't need the... Okay, I'm gonna ask Lem. I think he was here. Hey, Lem, do you have the password? The shell's chemical. You have the password. Okay, I clicked too fast. Password. Why'd you ask Joseph? He's the robotics technician on board. Joseph forgot the programmer in the command center and asked me to retrieve it. I just need a password for the cabinet. I'll just be nice to him. The password for the cabinet is 1540. But if Joseph asks you, don't tell him this code. I want to investigate him for having two simple passwords. Thank you, Andre. That it's written different again. I won't tell the password to Joseph. Okay, get back to your work. I need to finish analyzing the data. I don't have much time for conversations. Alright, I got the password. 15. Okay, finally, I found the programmer I need to take to Joseph. Have received the programmer. Let's go give that to Joseph. But why is Lem being wary of Joseph? Isn't Joseph like just another companion? I brought you the programmer. Here you go. Thank you, Van. I was already worried that I wouldn't be able to finish the work before arriving at the station. No problem. I'm glad to help. How's the drone work going for you? I'm sorry for asking a personal question, but you mentioned your wife. What happened to her? I have a wife? I thought that she was a girlfriend or just a sister or whatever. My wife. Attention, we have entered the gravitational field of anomia, written differently again. However, I cannot establish contact with the station. I am not getting a response. I am concerned that something may have happened. It may be possible that they have communication problems. It needs to be checked personally. Van, try to contact the station manually through the transmitter in the command bunker. Okay. I'll soon come to the command room. Right, to the command station. Transmitter is currently inactive. Maybe when we land, we'll be able to contact it. But that's exactly what I need to do. Connect the station via the transmitters located in the middle of the command deck. This is the ship I.S.E. requesting permission to land. Station Omia, this is the I.S.E. spacecraft requesting permission to dock. What? Reese, here, Ainomi. Reception, Anomia station. I can't hear you. Repeat. Mega Asher structure. I don't understand. Repeat. Van, is that you? With who am I speaking? Or this voice? Why did you leave me, Van? What's going on here? Violet, is that you? How? I thought that she was dead. Communication interrupted. This is some kind of madness. It can't be that she... Did you hear that too? There was strong interference on the station frequency, but there definitely is someone there. We have arrived at the station. Get ready for the expedition. The gateway door is now open. I guess we are here then. Where is the gateway door? Was it this one? Yeah. Oh, my friends are here already. What happened? Did we make contact with the station? Communication with the station was established, but they have obvious equipment problems. They may be in an emergency situation. Did they confirm the docking request? The request has been sent, but the station is not responding. What are we going to do? Is there any protocol for action in such situations? Usually we would establish communication with the station and receive instructions from the on-site team, but we don't have any contact with them. We need to determine what has happened at the station. Can we manually dock with the station and go inside? I can ask this to the station if the docking is successful. Van Loo is the best candidate for this role, as he's already familiar with the station and its personnel, but one, must stay on the ship and maintain communication. Okay, I'll go with Joseph. I cannot choose Lem. Docking is in progress. I hope the station's defensive system won't interfere, but before you enter the station, you need to put your spacesuit. There's a risk of biological threat or decontamination. Okay, get off the Van station. I'll be right behind you. Alright, I'll put the exosuit. Is that Lem?
Longlu. All systems are active. The user's health indicators are normal.
So that means that I can go? Alright, we're going. Keycard worked. I thought that I was floating for a second. Is that Joseph? Developers. Welcome to the world of I.C.E. player. The development team. So I think that's it. Welcome to the world of I.S.E. player. The development team thanks you for your interest in our game and we hope you enjoy it. We would appreciate if you could leave your feedback and suggestions on our game's pages. We have tried to create an engaging and complete prologue in the form of a game jam, but unfortunately some of our ideas could not be realized. We continue to work on improving and developing our game. I hope you still with us in this journey. Do you plan on completing the game? That's the question. We plan to continue developing and refining I.C.E. after the game jam. However, as game developers is a labor-intensive process, we are taking a small break to recharge and gather new ideas. Fair? What do you plan to add to the game, or who are the developers of this game? The developers are Stepan Maximov, Evgeny Petrov, Artur Solodov, Artem Kauganov, and Arseny Kodulov. Narrative designer is Evgeny Petrov and Artur Solodov. Text editor, text translator. Nice. Thanks for the game. Our team plans to expand the game's stories, add more engaging combat system, and a variety of monsters. Additionally, we intend to complete overhaul the prologue and improve the game's visual design. It still has quite some stuff going on already. Oh, I can actually come in here. I think I can only look around. I don't think there's any... Like, that's just a map of the game. Which is still interesting. I like it. Okay, I like the idea. That's really nice. That's a really good idea. It's kind of like the space... what is it called? Dead Space. Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of Dead Space. I wonder how the combat is going to be in this perspective. But it's nice. I liked it. Really good. That was I.S.E. You need to fix a few things in the writing system and, be consistent with the way that you're going to translate some stuff. But nice. I liked it. Hope to see how it's going to go from there. I don't even remember what year this game came out. Well, I find it on itch.io a while back. I don't know if they are finishing or how are they going, but there's potential in here. I enjoyed it. And I hope you liked it as well. So, if you did, please consider leaving a like, subscribe to the channel for more. I'm going to play tons of other games besides this one. And as usual, hope you all have a happy ever after. I'll see you on the next day. Bye bye.